revenge, apples to apples. Revenge, apples to apples. If he cheated on you with someone else in a bed, then do the same back to him if someone in a bed. Don't go out in front of thousands of people on a stage where everybody's going to record it.
Yeah.
All right.
Bad man, son. Yo, big man thing.
Yep.
Mahendra, Ranjeev, Maha. I don't care, Adam.
Mahendra. This is Mahendra, Ranjeev, Rum, Coke, and Pork. We're featuring today. Welcome. This is the official Would You Rather pod. My name is Jace, your official co-host to my right. JR. We got Cash Money Linda in the back. We got Uncle Sammy somewhere in the cloud. We also got a lot of stuff going on today. But yeah, how you doing?
Doing good. How about you?
I am doing well. I'm excited. Today's like our first official podcast. We're live on YouTube. Sound check. Camera ready. All over. So, picture this. Dimly lit room, right? Smoke swirling, smelling the bike and choka, and a hot clap roti. Just done. We're not here to play nice. We're here to ignite fires and have a good time with our unofficial sponsor, Mr. Crown Royal. JR, tell him which one we sipping today.
Crown Royal.
Vanilla, that's really good. Straight vanilla, I was pretty surprised. So that's why Crown Royal, if you're watching, send us a couple bottles, send us some cash. We're ready. We're going to display it all. We're going to drink till we can't anymore.
Chilling with friends. Move to the right. Little drink on ice. Crown Royal vanilla.
Alright, so with the show, obviously everyone's new listeners here. So just to explain Would You Rather, this kind of will mess with your mind. We're basically going to ask you questions, not like the lame ones you see on YouTube. We're going to ask you actually some funny questions, some weird situations. If you're crazy, you might actually feel at home. I'm telling you, stay for that. We also got a little bit later our breakdown of our favorite YouTube channel, the West Indian Chutney station. It's our first impression, so we haven't seen any of these videos, but we know we listen to it ritually every week. They release bad songs, good songs, sucky songs. We're gonna watch them. We're gonna give you some reaction. We're gonna rate them out of 5 mics. All right.
Oh, and by the way, Rum, Coke, and Pork came directly from the channel. We found out last week.
5 out of 5 mics. All right. 5 out of 5 mics. So, what are we gonna do right now? What do you think, JR? What are we gonna do right now?
You tell me, Jace.
Let's get into some hot topics, shall we?
Do it.
Let's get right into it. Holy crap. So what's been going on? What's been going on with Diddy? We gotta start with Diddy.
Do we have to put a little disclaimer out there that, again, Diddy is a hip-hop icon, but again, when certain situations arise and certain things come up, we got to give everybody the same treatment. Everybody gets the same treatment. Doesn't matter if you're hip-hop, if you're an actor, whatever. So again, I want to put that out there. So what's been going on with Diddy, Jace?
If you don't know, I think everyone's already known by now. Basically, his producer, Mr. Big Time, the producer for I think one of his latest album, the Love album, came out suing him for $30 million, saying a bunch of stuff, how allegedly doping around, having these weird parties, him waking up, had no clue what's going on, naked beside him on bed. Alluding also to a couple superstars, which is the most surprising thing.
A few people have been brought into the mix.
But I like how it's displayed or shown in the court documents.
Yeah.
A Philly rapper who's been dating Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
And then another one that breaks my heart.
Oh boy.
A Super Bowl halftime performer who's had a Las Vegas show, and we know who that is.
Unfortunately. Now, again, unfortunately, again, as much as we love Diddy, as much as he's been
Come here.
an integral part of hip hop, again, and again, this is not the first lawsuit that has come up or some sort of allegations against him coming up. However, this is something that we do have to discuss, and again, everybody gets the same sort of treatment or grade. So.
Do have to discuss, and again, everybody.
Look, I be riding through my old hood.
All right, what's your opinion? First of all, true or not? Do you think, like with all the stuff that's going on with Cassie and a bunch of other people?
I think stuff was going on because when you're that rich, that famous, that everything, you're amongst top people, top drugs, top everything, and I think there were some things going on there. Now, whether it be legal or illegal, not too sure, but I think something was going on. That's what I think for sure.
All right, so something illegal, but why now? All right, so
that's an interesting question. I don't know. Like, I think with Diddy and Cassie, they dated, quite a few years before all of this coming out, and
quite a few years before all of this coming out,
I'm honestly, I'm not really too sure why it would come out now. I know Diddy released an album end of last year, I think.
Right.
I know Diddy released an album,
and I know he was getting a little bit of traction and whatnot, but I guess from Cassie's point of view, it's just a matter of time to ensure that all of her ducks were lined up, making sure that all the accusations were documented and send a lawsuit his way. And I think once one lawsuit is out there, everybody starts licking their chops and saying, okay, because remember, Diddy settled.
He did, but he didn't he settled with Cassie, but he didn't pay her the original amount.
Right. So to everyone else who may or may not have dirt on him or involved with things, I think they looked at it as like, hey, you know what? This might be a payday. Why not? Now, again, we don't know if the accusations are true or false.
Now again, we don't
I guess he kind of had to be there to see what was going on. But again, what was going on. To me, and by the way, I think the producer's name was Lil Rod.
Something like that, Little Rod.
I think the producer's name was
Pause. First off, and second off, I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, he kind of seemed like he just came out of nowhere to put forth these allegations.
Right.
What are your thoughts, Jace?
Whether it's true or not, I have a problem with this. I'm on Diddy's side. I don't care what people say. Okay, maybe he did all this crap, but why does it have to come down to I'm suing you for $30 million after years later?
Exactly.
Years later. If Cassie wouldn't have came out, you think he would have came out?
No.
He was happy lace naked sitting with Diddy as long as he's getting paid. I don't think... You know what? Diddy probably has his problems. Greed gets to people's head.
Yeah.
But... something's just wrong with this, and to specifically call out like Meek, let's just say Meek Mills, like Ak is the one who's called out Meek Mills, but I'm not saying it's Meek Mills, but it could be another Philly rapper that dated Nicki Minaj, who knows? It could be another Super Bowl performer, who knows? But to specifically do that, what's the purpose of it now? Right? I kind of don't have... I feel for the victim, but if you've been silent for so many years, why now? Why ask for this much money?
Yeah, no, it's true.
This money, you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense.
It's absolutely true. And again, sometimes it just takes for one suit to come out, and everybody else looks at it as like, this could be my payday, right? So it's unfortunate because I do think we're going to continue to see this, unfortunately for Diddy, because of the fact that
I grew up with Puff Daddy music, Puff Daddy and the Fam.
Bad Boy Entertainment.
If there is something that I do see sort of common pattern.
Yeah.
They're talking about young folks,
Yes.
right? Justin Bieber came up recently. The Usher when he was younger. Meek Mill was a young guy, but you don't hear Jadakiss. You don't hear Mace.
Yeah.
You don't hear. Obviously, Biggie's gone, but you don't hear those. I think Biggie would have talked right away. No, you're not touching me or whatever. So I think either it's a more of Diddy thinking he can take advantage of these younger kids and groom them, but we didn't hear anyone come out like I said, Jadakiss or whatever, Fabulous, those folks that have been rocking with Diddy since day one, come out and say anything's weird.
Right.
Like, obviously there's comments and things like that around that, like the Drink Champs episode, which kind of weird, calling you daddy. But that could just be Diddy, right? But that's my issue with it. I hope it's not true, because then again, another mogul in my eyes that I grew up watching is tarnished again.
Exactly.
So I hope it's not true. Diddy, I'm hoping it's not true, but we shall see. So, question for you.
Yep.
Let's say it is true. Meek Mill stuff, I didn't really grow up listening to him. He has some good songs.
Yeah.
It would hurt me to find out if he humped Usher.
I know. Oh boy.
Could you imagine the legend of Usher?
Yeah, that definitely put a stain on his career.
Bad. Like all my music. My first album, I think I told you by, was My Way.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
That'd be. I don't know. I don't even want to think
You can't
of it like
think
that,
about
but
it.
again,
I
it's
hope.
like,
Honestly, if it did happen, please, Puffy, pay for it. Let them shut up, because I don't want to make that thing happen in my mind where it's like every time I hear it, you got it bad, it's like, oh my God.
I know.
Jeez.
I don't know. I think at the end of the day, whether these allegations are true or not, we're gonna continue to see this. Because also too, look, when you're the best of the best, you're the rich of the rich. You're in these parties. I mean, we've heard little snippets and tidbits of what goes on behind these closed doors. These $1 million.
His parties are legendary for a long time.
That's the thing,
Jamie Foxx
right?
been talking about it, and all the time we see him. They're legendary parties. Why ain't nobody saying stuff like that?
I know.
It's like, if you were part of those parties, are you guilty as well?
That's the thing.
If you seen it, you didn't say anything.
But again, but all it takes sometimes is one to come out, and that's it. Now all of a sudden, you got people coming out left, right, and center. Right? Because hey, you know what? If they could get a payday, so can I. That's how some people look at it. Right? So
yeah.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how things play out. But prayers for everyone.
All right. That's hopefully next week. We'll give you an update if anything else comes out.
Yep.
Alright, we're back. Jordan, I got this question for you.
Alright.
We're both in long-term relationships, right?
Yep.
Alright, so what would you do if you went to a concert with your... You saw this, did you? I know you did? Okay. If you went to a concert and all of a sudden your girl got pulled up on stage, and let's say it was like Chris Brown.
Yeah. Oh boy.
You know how they get, right?
Yep.
Gets pulled up on stage. So what happened was this guy, seven-year relationship with this girl, got pulled up. I think it was in Africa.
Yeah.
African, one of those guys who sings.
Yeah.
They basically pulled her up on stage. She was infatuated with him, went crazy. They showed like images. I saw it on TikTok where the guy was like this embarrassed.
Standing in the hallway by himself.
Exactly.
He was going
7
through it.
years.
Yeah.
She went crazy. I guess she was kind of dry humping him.
Yeah.
He was kind of whatever. How would you feel if that was your girl?
Oh man, I would be going through the same thing. I'd be standing in the hallway questioning. I don't know, man. That might be the end there.
7 years?
Yeah, that's because here's the thing. Not only did it happen and I witnessed it, but everybody else witnessed that, and it was recorded and on the internet.
She apologized though. She apologized later.
Did, but where are your limits though?
Did you hear her apology?
I I did not know.
It was something like, it wasn't as bad as it was shown in the video.
Okay.
Because of the shadow and all that stuff. But the shadow showed clearly.
Yeah.
You're bending down and you're letting him do what he needs to do.
Exactly.
Jumping on him, throttling, whatever.
Yeah. And yeah, no, like, yeah, based off of the apology that you said there, it doesn't equate to what actually took place there. And I honestly, personally think that, like, honestly, at first I thought it was just like a joke or something, but they were actually in a relationship. I thought it was just a joke, like, you know, like you'll have, okay, call someone up on stage and then just joke, oh yeah, you know, that's her boyfriend, but this was actually legitimate, which I did not know. So I'm looking at this like, oh, he's actually going through real life emotions right in front of our eyes. Like, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
And that's why I said, like, if this were to happen behind closed doors, or let's say it wasn't recorded, fine, whatever, you can deal with that. But now when the whole internet sees it and people are chiming in, and it's like, yeah, I think that's gotta be the end right there.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. She is made for the streets.
Yep,
She belongs
made
to
for
the
the
streets. Yep.
Yeah, no, imagine you go to family's house, people are talking about it. You go out for dinner, the waiter or waitress is talking to you about it. You go to work, like, it will bring so much shame to the relationship that at some point you kind of have to realize, in order to remove yourself from that, you've got to move on. Sorry to say, but
Gotta move on.
Yep.
Gotta move on. 7 years wasted, but you know what? Hopefully that guy finds someone good after all this.
Yeah.
Deserves it. That girl, I don't know what's going on with her. Maybe she's one of those groupies that's gonna run around the town.
But here's the flip side, though. Okay, we looked at it from the guy's point of view, the embarrassment. But what about from the girl's point of view? Is what if she got carried away? She didn't intend to go up on stage and basically look like there was a porno going on. What if she just went up, maybe thought she was gonna be twirled around, maybe like somewhat caressed, but
So you think get caught up in the moment?
well, trying to play devil's advocate here, maybe her argument could be, look, I got caught up in the moment, that's what did I intend, but that was not what I intended. I don't know. Can you give her some grace though?
Alright, we got Linda in the back. Linda, what do you think? Have you seen that? Meek? You haven't seen it. Okay, so basically this guy's been in a 7-year relationship with his girlfriend. So long term. They went to a concert. There's an African artist. Think of like a Chris Brown situation. Pulls her up on stage. She goes nuts. She starts dry humping him. He's turning her around, doing whatever. And the guy, he was like an idiot. What would you, like, from a girl's perspective?
I think it's wrong, first of all. But also I can understand maybe she was a fan back before she met her boyfriend. So maybe this is like her one opportunity to basically chime into, you know, meet this big artist that she always wanted to meet. That's how I look at it. But then it's wrong.
You think it's wrong?
It's wrong.
But you kind of understand how she got
Yeah, and honestly,
Probably just turn on his iPad.
but like, honestly though, looking at it, like, explaining it in person does not do justice to the video, because it was like full on, like, what's going on behind closed doors kind of thing. So yeah, honestly, prayers up to you, brother. Hope you're doing good. Get some help. Stay away from her.
Yeah, go bang some hoes.
Yeah, do what you gotta do, bro. Just yeah, she's not for you, she's for the streets, my bro.
Alright. Want to take a pause?
Yeah.
Take a pause and gear up for our next segment. What's in the Chutney?
Yes, sir. Okay, you're in the moment. You're feeling yourself. Maybe a little liquor, maybe a little weed, but yeah, look. If she were to go up and she got a little twirl, whatever the case may be, cool, fine. But the moment she bent over and basically was getting back shots, yeah, right then and there, like, you're for the streets. You're not definitely for that guy. And if, again, like I said, if you are doing it for the sake of revenge, apples to apples. If he cheated on you with someone else in a bed, then do the same back to him with someone in a bed. Don't go out in front of thousands of people on a stage where everybody's going to record it, and now what? You know what I mean? So
I'm with you on that, because if she was cheated on, the best revenge would be to leave him and move on. I don't know if it needs to be all the way doing all of those actions. And also, it shows the level of respect that you have for him as an individual. So, it's disrespectful, and either way I look at it, it's time to cut that cord.
yeah, no, it's true. And like, especially the fact that it was something that happened publicly. Now, let's say this. What if he were to stay with her? People will look at him and be like, dude, your girl was just on stage, basically damn near having a porno going on, and you're still with her?
But she don't want to be embarrassed on the stage.
Did she think about that?
No.
Because remember, you're around so many people, you don't want to embarrass yourself. What, you're going to push off this big artist that you have a crush on? Like, I don't know. That's just how I look at it. Maybe she don't want to look embarrassed, so she went with the flow. Maybe, as I said again, maybe she was cheated on, she made up with her boyfriend, and this is her opportunity to basically let loose.
I have a question for Linda.
Yeah, go ahead, Sam.
If it was reversed and he did that, would you feel the same way?
Yeah, let's say it was Janet Jackson who does those kind of things and pulls up guys.
Then that's very hurtful. I don't know, man. That's very.
Why is it hurtful now? Because it's a guy?
I guess it all depends. Like, I guess it all depends on the situation. Good point, Sam.
This is a point where you could either accept and continue on, or take a step back and say no. It could be something, it could be anything. We've all been in that situation, right? For anything in life.
That situation?
No, I'm just saying, like, okay, for example, let's say we're having a drink.
Right.
And we're having, let's say, 5, 6, 7 beers. And you know that beer that you're drinking, if you have one more, you're gonna like basically pass out.
Right.
And I offer you have the choice to say yes or no. You know, if you say yes.
Come on, just take another drink, man.
But
we're both having one more.
Right, the peer pressure, you're on stage, he's caressing you, and then he's about to bend you over. You say, You could either say no or accept it and say.
When you go to the club,
yeah.
If you try to bend a girl over, they easily pull away if they want it.
Right.
I don't know what the reason why she didn't pull away there.
Right. So.
Well, it comes down to actions have consequences. So if you're gonna do that, you gotta understand there's gonna be consequences to those actions. You could go ahead and do it. No one's gonna stop you. But he has the right to also say, well, due to your action, it's time for me to move on. Now again, if it was flipped the other way, I'm sure everybody would be, criticizing the guy, saying, oh,
he's a dog.
Yeah.
Right. So we gotta be fair, right? So actions have consequences. You make your choice, and you live with that action.
Exactly.
And it's not like she didn't know 30,000, now millions people seen that. But look, at a minimum, a few thousand people would have seen that. Alright. Linda, any other final words?
No, but I guess you guys are right. It's quite embarrassing for to go through this. But again, we don't know what she was thinking when she went up that.
I honestly don't think it was the first time this happened.
I guess
She's definitely been at the club, got drunk.
I was just looking at it at the second standpoint there with her, maybe, But yeah, looking at the video, it's
the public embarrassment. That's the biggest part.
Yeah.
Like, look, if that were to happen in a club, let's say, where that's not an artist who grabbed it, that's just a random guy in the club. fine, whatever the case may be.
That's not fine.
No. Sorry, not fine. But I mean, like, let's just take it from that point of view, right? No, it's not fine. But I think he could have. The outcome of whatever, if he was going to leave her or not, I personally think would have been different. But I think because of the fact that it was in front of so many people and now it's all over the internet, you're kind of just forced to make that decision of, yeah, we got to break this off.
Yeah.
Right? Because now everybody's seen this, the internet has seen it, everything. But like I said, I think if this happened in a club where no one was recording, and it's like a club of 100 people or whatever, I think maybe a conversation after the fact could have had, and
a conversation or a... No, I'm joking. Don't slap me here, no touching a little bit or anything like that.
I agree with JR though, because it's in public view on the internet, so it's always in his head. Like he's gonna forever see it.
Yeah.
You can get over something in a club potentially. Not to say you will get over it, but
right.
It's easier than to have like 5 years from now, this thing is still gonna be online. Like it's gonna be 10 years from now, it's still gonna be online. So you can have to be married and 2 kids, and your kids are gonna see it. So that's a tough pill to swallow.
It is, yeah. So it is, but prayers up to everybody involved. To my
Alright, we're here for the very popular segment, which we like to think is popular.
Yep.
Once again, sipping some Crown or Vanilla. We got Cash Money Lynn on the back, gonna help us with this segment here. Basically, we're gonna tune into our West Indian Chutney Music channel on YouTube. They release videos weekly. I mean, I think coming from a West Indian household, we're always on the station. We love it. We want to big up West Indian Chutney Music Station and all the artists here. Disclaimer will be played now.
Alright.
Okay.
This segment of our podcast may offend others. Please don't take offense. We're not trained professionals or know anything of value to the West Indian music scene. We're just having fun and commenting on what we see and hear. Please don't take these personally. We really do appreciate the hard work and efforts of these artists. We definitely could not even come close to anything you've done. We're just here to have a good old fun time.
So, remember, this is first impressions.
Yep.
First, we've never seen these videos. At the end, we're going to give it a review out of 5 mics.
Yep.
So a banger is Krishna, for example. Krishna, Put It in the Center, is a hot banger.
That's 5 out of 5 mics for sure.
Bombakat!
All right, let's do it, JR.
All right, so our first video that we have lined up, which is featured off of the West Indian Chutney Music channel, is Priya Persad, and her song is Rambachai.
Rambachai.
Let's go.
As of now, released 2 hours ago.
All right.
Yo, Drew!
It's connected to Bluetooth, right? Okay. So innocent.
Don't let that fool you.
Man's bitter from last segment.
Quite simple, elegant.
It's not bad.
Yeah. Do any of you guys know the original? You know it?
I don't know.
I'm trying to pick it up, but
This is like a temple song, right? No? I guess the sorry tricked me.
All right. Well. All right.
Priya
So.
Prasad, representing the Prasads out there. First impressions, Linda. Let's go to you.
Not bad. I would rate it 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
Not bad. Not bad.
It's quite simple, very elegant, very kind of peaceful. There's nothing dramatic.
You know, people take simple in a bad way, especially girls.
Oh God. I think overall, okay, I'll take out simple and I'll say elegant. It was very elegant,
okay.
very classy. Yeah, I think it was great. I can't remember the original, so I was just trying to make a comparison to see.
Right.
But yeah, overall, I think it was okay. I would give it a 3 out of 5 as well.
I'll give it a 2.5. I think it's like right there in the middle. I don't mind listening to it again. Not my style.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't. It's actually not bad.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All
Keep
right.
doing what you're doing, Priya. Represents for the Prasads out there.
And that was Priya Prasad and Ramchai. Let us head on to our second song. What do we got lined up? We have Lyrical, and his song is Friends
Today, Enemies Tomorrow.
Oh boy. I don't know.
Expecting big things.
That title right there.
I'm expecting big things.
Moisturization with exfoliation.
Apologize for the ad. We do not have YouTube Premium. Hopefully one day we get funded by Crown Royal and we can pay for this.
All right, let's see what we got. Lyrical. All right. Like New York. Not bad.
AW, Lyrical.
Uncle Sammy with the YouTube Premium.
Story time.
We'll get you on next.
Show me your friends, them, I'll tell you the ones you keep.
Isn't this the Jare guy?
I don't think so.
Show me your friends, them, I'll tell you the ones you keep. If night your turn day,
Cash Money Linda. Isn't this Jare?
Today your best friend
Okay, this is yes.
Yes,
Today your best friend could be your worst enemy tomorrow. Show me your friends, them, I'll tell you the ones you keep. If night your turn day, you'll see the reality. Today your best friend could be your worst enemy tomorrow. Today your best friend could be your worst enemy tomorrow. Don't trust, none of them. Don't trust, none of them. Don't trust, none of them. Don't trust,
This
none of
part,
them.
that's not working.
No. Tried to do there, but
Hey, real talk, you know. The same set of people you tell a story to, they would turn it back and hurt you. Know who you trust, miss, and know who you keep. Small circle better for me. For me.
I'll buy. Put little oomph in the voice.
too much whining in the thing.
And then they go, you better learn something. Life is a phase, we live and learn nothing everlasting. Not all that smile with you is really happy for you. Today your best friend could be your worst enemy tomorrow.
Alright, I had enough.
Today your best
I had
friend
enough.
could be your
All right, and that was Lyrical. Friends today, enemy tomorrow.
Linda, we'll go to you first.
I don't know. I feel like this is not for me. I'll rate it 1. Just for the effort, for
Damn.
the video. I think the video overall, like the coordination was okay, but the lyricals, no, it's not. It's not there. 1 out of 5.
You know what's funny to me?
What's that?
It's funny when you can tell when they get their visa to Canada or America and they start shooting in New York and places like Toronto and stuff. I'm pretty when the visa hits. Yeah, no,
You just dissed the entire population. I'll let me get visa, bye. We're out with
it's
you.
just funny. You look, first couple videos are in their homeland, and then after
They're
the visa.
proud, man. I'm going to New York.
Oh man, but Yeah, no, this wasn't it for me. I think the title alone, "Friends Today, Enemies Tomorrow," was like
I was expecting big things. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it wasn't. I wasn't the biggest fan of it though. It had the potential, but again, just wasn't it. Sorry. For effort, give it 1.5 out of 5.
All right, I give it 1 star. All lyrical, man. I know. Keep doing what you're doing. We like the other song that you came out with, but keep doing what you're doing. All right, let's just move on.
All right, and that was All Lyrical, Friends Today, Enemy Tomorrow. Let us head on to our third and final song, which is
another Prasad.
Oh boy,
Amrish Prasad and Devanan Gatu.
Oh boy, and that is Kuchula Mashup. So this is definitely a Trini connection here.
I like the video.
Yeah. Isn't that Shaking Baby? Shaking.
Yeah.
If you drink tomorrow night, you will drink forevermore. So you really have to drink rum.
You notice how GR raised up the volume there?
Right in front of your eye. You really have to drink rum until you die.
What are we promoting here?
Right in front of your eye, boy.
I like the video. I like the video.
Right in front of your eye, boy. Right in front of your eye. You really have to drink rum until you die. She horn you in a chutney show right in front of your eye. Yeah, boy. You really have to drink rum until you die. She horn you in a chutney show right in front of your eye. Bring your bottle to the party. Bring your
You notice though? The black is open, but the blue ain't open because the blue costs over $500.
They're gonna make sure that's not.
I gotta put that back
We'll
after.
take pictures with it. We'll take videos of it, but we're not opening that. Look at
Uncle Sammy with points to the side part. It's a big part, man.
You remember the day we were singing in a show. When you catch you with me, boy, you play you didn't know. When you catch you with me, boy, you play you didn't know. You play you didn't know. So you really have to drink rum
Until you die.
She horn you
You know?
in a chutney show right in front of your eye. You really have to drink
For the record, we are not promoting drinking rum till you die. Please drink responsibly and don't drink and drive.
Shake up, dance and shake up, wine and go down slow. Dance and shake up, dance and shake up, wine and go down slow. Wine and go down, wine and go down. All them gyal, wine and go down, wine and go down, wine and go down. All them people, wine and go down. Turn them gyal, wine and go down. Kind of gyal, wine and go down. Trini gyal, wine and go down. Janja in the place. Guyana and Suriname, they shaking up their waist.
All right, we got Linda shaking her head in the back.
USA and Canada, they're shaking up their waist.
Love you.
We came to this party with freestyle to line. We're drinking up with all.
It still has the sticker on it too.
Janjat in the place. Look how everybody they're shaking up their waist. Remy back and I'll crew there. Remy back and I'll crew there. Come in front and show.
Linda, you notice JR looking a little too hard on it.
Remy back and I'll crew there. Remy back and I'll crew there. This tune is for you.
Cash Money Linda, check the camera here.
Show them you could
Check this
dance
one.
up and wine and go down low. Show them you could dance up and wine and go down slow. Bacchanal, bacchanal, bacchanal for so.
This is like an actual mashup.
Yeah, it's a mashup.
Bacchanal, bacchanal, bacchanal for so. Show them you could dance up and wine and go down low.
I got the hookah.
All right.
All right.
Bring out your phone.
Okay. Well, that was an interesting mashup
You
there.
want to start?
Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead. I liked it. I liked the simplicity of it in the sense where it's just them two just liming, drinking. Yeah, you had a few girls dancing in the background, blah blah blah. But I think For me, I like it. It's that bar kind of setting where it's just like when you think of it, you're just beating on a table, making a little beat, and then just drinking and you're just singing nonsense. But I like
it is a mashup. It is.
I like the mashup. I like the kind of songs that we all know that we either grew up on, we've danced to, we've drank to, whatever it may be. I like it. I would give it a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5?
4 out of 5, yeah.
I'm gonna save Linda for last.
Yeah. All right. Oh, before I begin, also too, this song has only been out for 2 days.
2 days.
I think if we give it a little time and hear
it's
it
gonna
in
be one of
different
those
settings,
songs for the spring.
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
I like it too. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 bikes because what I think for me a good song is something I want to listen to again. I would go back purposely on YouTube or I'd find it and play it again. And these are one of the songs I would do. I think it could be a little bit better. Too much mashup because we kind of heard this before, but it works. You know what I mean? It works. The video's really good. So I think I put it 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah.
I think
Mr. David Angato, you keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Which didn't he just do the mashup with Raymond Ramdeen?
Yeah, man.
Which by
Man's
the way,
on fire.
It's a big hit, right? So
Linda.
I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
Ooh.
Cause some part of the song, I don't know, the lyrics wasn't there for me.
There for you, but the video, how's about the video?
Video is good. Coordination is good. I think some part in the song went well. But yeah, 3.5 or 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. And we got Uncle Sammy in the cloud giving it a 3. Agrees with Linda.
Question though, Linda, was it too much of a mashup? Was there too many familiar songs in one, which is why you gave it a 3 out of 5?
Yes, there is another song like this one that is similar. I find a little bit more better than this one. But yeah, this is like a remake out of that song, basically. They changed some of the lyrics of it, which is good. But then again, some of the lyrics didn't really, at the end part of the song, I didn't feel.
Isn't that kind of like all of our songs, though? 80% of our remakes?
Most of the times, yeah.
True. Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right.
That was our segment, West Indian Chutney Music. You want to do one more?
All right.
Is it okay?
Oh, is it a new
All right,
one?
we got a special one.
Okay.
It has to be new, though.
Connect it to the TV then.
All right, we got one more by request from Cash Money Linda.
Yep. And in the meantime, while
we'd like to talk about our sponsor.
Yeah, while we're getting set up there.
Oh, unofficial sponsor. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, whether you're listening in the car, in your room, on the road, whatever it may be, our show is soon to be sponsored by Crown Royal Vanilla. This drink is so good, so smooth. Every sip is a chef's kiss.
I don't want to be kissed by a chef. But I understand what you mean. Mr. Crown Royal, please sponsor us.
Oh boy, and the ice is cling, 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 and you take a nice sip. Oh yeah, and you don't need this with any ginger ale, any Coke. You could drink it on the rocks. You could take it as a shot. You could take it alone. You could take it with a group of friends, whatever it may be. This drink is so good, and that's why it is sponsored.
Big time.
Yes, sir.
Linda, you got the song?
And also, too, we're looking for some feedback. Do you guys like this segment? Drop a comment below. Let us know how you guys feel. I think we're up and going. We got...
Right. This one is Waterflow, Falling in Love, featuring B4T.
Can we have next? Sometime in life, you have to let the woman them know how you feel about them.
Watch the image, so scandalous.
Oh, God.
That's why I'm saying
I got so much to say.
Falling in love with you. Girl, I show you what the tight and the glue. And you know bag of man a pass through. That's why I'm saying I can't
of you. Don't turn your head at you, me a talk to. Yes, baby girl, you may want be me boo. Yes, in my life you be like, you are real number one, so you know say, me no want to. If me ever get you, is a dream come true. Cause from me see you, girl, you look brand new. From my point of view, you're different from
I see Linda jamming in the back. This might be beef with Waterflow. I see GR pondering. Ooh. We don't want beef with Waterflow.
I don't want that smoke.
Waterflow, we don't want beef with you. So this is fine. Let's move on.
Alright. I think we're good here. Alright. That was Falling in Love, Waterflow featuring Deportee. I'm assuming this is a new song. Correct me if I'm wrong, Linda.
It's kind of new.
Kind of new. Alright. Since you played it, why don't you start
Give
first?
us your feedback.
I mean, there isn't a video of it, but
And that's the thing. Now I need the video.
I think they should make a video out of it. But I think this one was just like a drop in the studio, kind of see where it goes from there. But overall, I'll give it 3 out of 4. Just
out of
because.
5.
Sorry, 3 out of 5 because
okay.
the video. I think I was looking for a video. I think that would be nice. But yeah, the song's okay.
I think I'll go next. I'll reserve my rating for when the video comes out. Because I think right now I could give it a rating, but I don't think it's the rating it deserves. So with a video, typically for me, if the song's alright, but the video puts it over the top, I'll give it a high grade.
Yeah.
So for me, I'll reserve the right to re-grade this, I guess.
Yeah.
When the video comes out.
Okay. Again, my comment will just be, or my comments will be based just on the song. It'll be based just on the song. I think it's okay. Yeah, the video definitely does a lot of songs justice. So I think the video could definitely change my perception on the song from okay, hopefully change it to really good. But yeah, the Porty Waterflow, keep on working and yeah.
All right. Let's do the last segment.
All right.
Quickly, if we can. So we'll do a couple would you rather's.
Okay.
All right. So we'll get Uncle Sammy on the line here. All right. So this is part of the show. All right, Sammy, you are live on the pod. We're hitting the Would You Rather segment of it. I know you want to participate in this, so we're going to ask a couple questions. So I'll start it off. You might hear some background music. That is my little boy watching some video game stuff. All right. All right, so we talked about Puffy earlier. I'm going to call him Puffy because I grew up watching Puffy. Let me ask you this. So would you rather is a comparison of 2 scenarios, right? And you got to pick one. There's no way out of it. You got to pick one even if it hurts you. Pick one. And people who are watching, you comment down below if you have any questions for us or even future questions we'll definitely like to ask.
Yep.
All right. So question, both for Uncle Sammy and JR. Would you rather have a career like Usher, knowing he's been groomed by Puffy, or would you rather be like a struggling artist until obviously you're not getting the help? So you're gonna be a struggling artist, so you're obviously doing part time, you're a regular person, and so on like that. Would you rather be Usher, or would you rather be that struggling artist? Uncle Sammy, you wanna go first?
I would rather be a struggling artist, knowing all of the that Puffy did to Usher and other people. I really wanted to talk about it when you guys talked about it earlier. listing on. I know what he's gonna say as well.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely be the struggling artist. I just can't even imagine, like, it's like you gotta do this if you want to be that next star. I can't even imagine.
Spread them cheeks.
Yeah, I don't even want to even think about that. So yeah, I'd rather be that up and coming struggling artist. I'd rather grind out for 20 years before I have a big hit, rather than doing certain things that go against my will for success, you know, within a couple years. So no.
Money's not worth it. Money's not worth that trauma.
Yeah.
But a week ago, y'all would have said, I'd rather be Usher, right? A week ago.
Before everything came out, yeah.
Usher's up there smiling.
Yeah.
Before we get the Super Bowl.
You got Las Vegas residency. Look at all the money he's at. Look at all the women he had.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you guys would give up all that just for me. Okay, let's say maximum. He had like 5 humps. 5 humps, and then you enjoy the benefits of a career like Usher. You're not considered a legend.
Yeah, but no, can't do that. No. Alright,
I got another one. Continuing on this. You have to choose one. Would you rather have the career of Usher or Meek Mills? Knowing what's been happening in the last couple of days. You gotta pick one.
That's a tough one because they both got the humps.
Yeah. Oh god.
But you don't know what it is. Allegedly. Clear that up.
Nobody sue us.
Allegedly, please. No, we gotta put this disclaimer.
But allegedly, if both of them are in an equal situation, I think I would rather be Usher because of the R&B of being that singer.
Yeah.
Okay, let me throw in one more thing there. Okay? Keep in mind, Meek Mills was so hard, right? Pause. But
yeah.
Man, that's hard music. But Meek Mills, you get a chance to be with Nicki Minaj because you're along for the journey. Obviously, Usher probably had some fine women, but Meek Mills was with Nicki Minaj, front court seats, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Does that factor in? Maybe Meek Mills had a shorter time with Puffy too. Usher's been groomed for a while, right? Allegedly been groomed. That's one. Does that factor in?
Yeah. God, I'm like so lost up.
I'll tell you my answer though.
Alright, go for it.
What's your answer?
I'll pick Usher, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking
those hits.
Yeah.
Those hits are amazing hits. Like, I always want to be an R&B star. Uncle Sammy knows my dream.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Usher for sure. Like, Meek Mill's career is too short. Usher's is like, I feel like if all the alleged things are true, I think this will stay in Meek's career because for Usher, he has, damn near 20 years in the industry. I mean, he's at the top of his career, so I think that staying on Usher versus that staying on Meek, it'll be bigger on Meek than I think Usher.
Pause. What kind of sting are you talking about?
Oh my god, yeah, definite pause. Yeah.
Sam, so considering like the Nicki Minaj thing and all that stuff, you're still going with Usher?
Yeah, because of the longevity of the career. You gotta go with Usher. Usher had a major career.
Yeah.
Alright. That was my would you rather for the week. I had more, but I don't think I could top that.
Oh my god.
Alright.